There we have a Silviakaka cake. I have cut it. Just look at that. I just divided everything and I'm gonna share it now so you guys see how it looks like on a plate. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'll be showing you how to make these delicious Swedish treats. Yes, you heard that right, we are baking today guys, so I'll be showing you on this video how to make Swedish Silviakaka. Yes guys, it's a very delicious cake. You can have that with some coffee when you have some friends over. You can have that for the kids. You can have that for yourself. It's a delicious treat when you want to treat yourself. So yes, let's go. In a large bowl, you want to start by throwing in your sugar and the egg and whisk it together. Remember, before doing this, you have to preheat your oven to 175 degrees Celsius. Check the description bar below for more information about the ingredients used as well as the measurements. So yes, you want to whisk the egg until it gets fluffy and white. You always want to whisk with, electric whisker, but if you don't have that, you can use the traditional one, though that takes a lot of time and energy. So yes guys, we are working efficiently here, smart. So yes, I'm using the electric whisker. You want to whisk until it gets light and fluffy, and that takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Look at how white that has become. I've been whisking for like 10 minutes now. So it takes some time and you have to be patient. So just keep whisking and whisking and whisking. But you also have to be careful not to whisk too much, because that can make the mixture to separate. Protein can separate. So be careful guys. So when it gets white and fluffy, you have to stop whisking. For mine took about 10 minutes. I think it's gonna be 10 minutes for you as well. When it's like so, you want to keep this mixture by the side and take another bowl and continue with the dry ingredients. So here I have in my bowl, I'm sieving the flour as well as the baking powder. So there you have me measuring in my flour to sieve. We are sieving because we want to incorporate some air as well as take out any dirt that's in the flour. We don't want that trash in there guys. So yes, you want to whisk to having some air. So there I've sieved my flour and my baking powder, and I will just add that dry mixture into the wet mixture. So you want to pour in everything like so, and take you a spatula or a wooden spoon and just mix in a circular motion guys, because you don't want to lose all that air that we trapped. So yes, take you a wooden spoon or a spatula and just incorporate the air. You want to mix in a circular motion. Add in some warm water guys. You don't want cold water or hot water. What you want is warm water. The water is going to help the cake to rise. The water is just there to activate the baking powder and of course give the cake some better consistency. And better. So yes, just keep mixing in a folding direction. I used 1.5 deciliter water, hot or warm water, beg your pardon. So yes, you just want to mix till everything is well mixed, and you know, the mixture looks smooth without any, you know, look at that, look at how smooth and, you know, clump free that looks. So that's what you want. You don't want any clumps in there, you just want it to be free and smooth like so. So you take your baking tray. I'm using my baking tray. I have some parchment paper, but you can still grease your tray with some butter or some margarine. That too is fine, but for me, I was using, you know, I used parchment paper. Why you're doing that? Because you don't want the cake to stick on the pan. My tray was a little bit too big. I do apologize. It would have been better for me to use a smaller tray, but I only realized that when I pour in the mixture. So I'm sorry. So you can use a smaller tray, but this cake is good to bake in an oven tray. That way you have it, you know, very big in a square shape. So yes, take the smaller tray next time, or I will use the smaller tray next time. Yes, so you just want to spread that evenly on the tray, then you put it in the oven. Whilst our mixture is in the oven, we are going to make the frosting, guys. Again, check the description bar below for information about the frosting. This is the frosting we're going to use to pour all over our cake when our cake is ready. So we are using butter, sugar, and of course the vanilla flavor. Oh my goodness, that's the height of this recipe. The vanilla sugar smells delicious. You want to pour in everything like so and try to mix until the butter is, you know, melt, and the sugar too is melted. You want to melt everything in. On a low heat, I put this on a saucepan and I just whisk everything in. There you have to be careful because sometimes this can go wrong. So you want to whisk till it's ready. You don't want to stop. So now you see the butter is melting. You want to mix till you see that everything is well melted before you move into the next stage. Mix, mix, mix. So there you have it. I'm trying now to, you know, we need just the egg yolk for this. So I'm trying to, you know, separate the egg whites from the egg yolk because I'm going to be using just the egg yolk. I'm using 2 egg yolks for this mixture. So yeah, that's me trying to separate them. With your egg yolk, you have to be very careful. Now I reduce the heat really low. So now you want to whisk in everything while you're pouring in your egg yolk. Keep whisking, guys. You don't want your egg yolk to coagulate into your butter mixture. So you have to mix vigorously until it thickens. Then you know it's ready. So keep mixing. Look at that. When you're whisking, that's the homemade frosting, guys. Very easy. Oh my goodness, just look at that. Now it's thickened. You can see that the texture has changed, kind of custardy kind of, you know, texture. And when our cake is ready, we're just gonna, you know, throw that all over the cake and let it sit to cool. Now that I'm done doing it, I'm just gonna let it to cool down a little bit. One more time, let me get a spoon so you guys can see the texture a little better. See how thick that is? Can you guys see that? So yes, that's what we're going to use to coat our cake. So yeah, the cake is still in the oven, baking and coming, and it smells so delicious here in the kitchen. I tasted the frosting, you know, with that vanilla flavor. Oh my goodness, it's so tasty. The smell in my kitchen, let me just say the smell, the aroma in my kitchen right now. And yes, our cake is baking and coming, and the smell from that. Oh, now our cake is just from the oven. Just look at that. This is what you want to go for, guys. You don't want it too brown like the normal cakes. When you have it in the oven, you always have to have it in the middle or in the lower shelf in the oven. So yes, you want to go for this color, guy. Look at that. You don't want it to be too brown. I just want to show you guys that it's ready, like so. And now like so, all over the cake, guys. Still, just throw it there. All over. Let me get this to help spread it. Spread, spread, spread. You want to spread like so. So yes guys, you want to spread that very well. You want to make sure everywhere is coated with the frosting, like so. When that's done, you take your coconut flakes and just throw it all over this frosting as well. Look at that beautiful color, guys, the yellow and the white. Don't you just love the contrast? Yes, I love that a lot. I love coconut, so yes, I had in a little extra. The better, the more the merrier. So you can add as much coconut as you like or as little as you like, guys. That's just some coconut flakes I got from the shop. So yes, you want to have that, and you throw all over your Silviakaka as well. So yes, that's what I did. There we have a Silvia cake. I have cut it. Just look at that. I just divided everything, and I'm gonna share it now so you guys see how it looks like on a plate. Look at that. Oh my goodness, just look at how soft and fluffy that is. It literally melts in your mouth, guys. Please do try this recipe and comment in the comment sections below what you think, how you tried it, how it came out. I'd love to read from you guys. If you've tasted Silviakaka before, what you thought about it. Just look at how fluffy that looks, guys. I love Silviakaka a lot with a cup of coffee. I like my coffee black. So yes, with the Silviakaka, the sweetness from the cake and my black coffee, no sugar, it's so delicious. So yes, however you like your coffee, however you like your tea, do this and tell me what you think. Oh my goodness, that was so delicious. And yes, I enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching as well. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and comment, share to your friends as well. I would love for this channel to grow, and I can only grow with your help. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you do come back soon on to the next video. So thank you.